How's it going, Fish fam? Welcome back to a brand new video. If this is your first time checking out the channel, what's up? My name is Gabe. You can also find me at SpartnFish. Hold on, there's a fucking mosquito in here. Get out of here. You can find me at SpartnFish pretty much everywhere on the internet. It's been a minute since I watched the first 2 episodes of Frieren, honestly. It's been about a week. The reason being, if you don't follow me on like my other stuff, if you weren't in my Twitch stream, if you haven't checked out any of my other videos like solo leveling Sakamoto Days, you probably haven't heard me talk about this before, but I was recently banned by YouTube for a week, and I just got back. I really enjoyed the first 2 episodes of Frieren, honestly, and at the time I'm filming this, the first 2 episodes still haven't been released. They should be coming out the weekend of the week that I'm filming this. I think it turned out really good. I enjoyed the first 2 episodes. I know it's like a big show for a lot of people. I already talked about this, you know, in that reaction to the first 2 episodes, which, by the way, if you haven't seen my reaction to the first 2 episodes, go check out my reaction to the first 2 episodes. But I know it's like a really big show for a lot of people. I've had everyone from, you know, other reactors tell me that I need to check it out. I've had people in my personal life told me that I need to check it out. My tattoo artist, who's done like most of my anime tattoos, no, he's done all of my anime tattoos. The guy who's done all of my anime tattoos, every time I went in for an appointment, he was like, hey man, have you checked out Frieren yet? I can officially tell him, hey man, I watch Frieren. And maybe that will make him watch my videos, because I don't know, man. You haven't been watching my content. That's kind of crazy. I've known you at least 60 hours of my life. If you guys have watched any of my One Piece reactions, then you'll know when it is some like crazy shit. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, fuck, all right, we're watching an extra episode today. Like, we just have to do it. But I don't think that's going to be the case with Frieren, because a lot of the shows that I watch, like in my, it sounds weird to say free time, but I treat this as much as I can like a job. So the shows that I watch in my free time are usually a lot more like slower paced, chill kind of vibes. We get our screaming out together, right? So at least I do. I don't know about you guys, but obviously the first 2 episodes of Frieren were pretty sad. It wasn't sad enough to get me to the point where I'm like crying. I need a little bit more build up. I need a little bit more like personal connection usually to a character. If you watch my other videos, then you're gonna know like mom shit. That's gonna fuck me up. Oh, I'm pretty sure Frieren is gonna be coming out on Sundays. So just so you are aware, I'm probably gonna talk about it every Frieren video, but just so you are aware, I did get back into streaming recently. I'm probably going to be streaming Monday nights PST time, so if you want to hang out, just had my first stream back in a while. One of my buddies, another reactor, Ron from Rice and Ginger, gave me a raid, so got to hang out with a bunch of the people from the sushi squad. But otherwise, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. So yeah, let's just get into it. I need my headphones.
A few moments later.
Now let's just get into it. "27 years after the death of Himmel." Okay. So, does that mean we've been traveling for like 5 years now? I'm buying. Yeah. I'm buying important stuff. I'm buying things. Don't worry about it. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck are we gonna use that for? I feel like she's getting her something. Like Frieren's buying her a gift or something. Because they spent too much time focusing on it, right? Yeah, she's getting you something. She's trying to find you a gift.
あの人、おしゃれとかに興味あったんだ。
I mean, I don't know if she's interested in fashion. She's been wearing the same outfit for 500 years.
何その
Yeah, she's getting her a gift. She doesn't know what the fuck to do. Bro's struggling. Oh, good. Our first animal companion of the show. It reminds me of Winston. Hold on, is Winston in here? Winston. You're eating my fucking shoe. I was just talking about how cool and cute you were, bro. Why are you eating my shoes? Stop eating my shoes. Winston. Come here. Eating my shoes like a fucking little goblin. Winston. This is Winston. He's upset because I stopped him from eating my shoes. Winston, say hello. Winston. Winston. If you were there on the live stream, you would have gotten to hang out with him. But this is my cat, Winston. He has a bunch of little bald spots because he was a little street rat, always getting into a bunch of fights and everything. He was outside for like 8-9 months, so he was a little scrapper. So he's got a bunch of bald spots all over the back of his head and by his ears and stuff. But yeah, this is Winston. That's a portrait of Leo. He's running around in the living room or something like that right now. I'm gonna put you down now. But if I hear you eating my shoes, I'm gonna take you out. What? Let go of my shirt, you little goblin. Damn. Okay, okay. Don't worry, she's gonna... Hey! Are you joking? Get out of here! What are you doing? She's buying you gifts. Winston. That's so nice. That's so nice of Frieren. Because, I mean, from everything we saw, like, in the first 2 episodes, like, it's really hard for her in terms of, like, actually showing empathy and, like, connecting to people in a meaningful way. And I imagine, like, a big reason that is such a struggle for her is she connects to people and then, you know, she's inevitably gonna outlive them. So it's just, like, hard for her to want to be attached to anyone. Of course, these dudes are just, like, in love with desserts. Look at them. They just love sweet treats. Yeah. Wait, weren't you also supposed to be buying important stuff? Weren't you supposed to be getting, like, food and water? Yeah, exactly. That's so nice. Just a nice little wholesome episode. Shouldn't she have, like, money? Like, she's had 500, she's had hundreds of years to accumulate wealth. But shouldn't she have, like, something? Ooh, okay. Just... Bro is such a little drunk, bro. You say you're a priest, bro. What's wrong with you? Oh, pancakes? That pudding kind of looks like a fruity tres leches. Yeah, bro, I called that shit. She said, you're pretty fucking dense. That's all that matters. The effort is what matters. The intention and the effort, that's what matters. That above all else. That thing looks like it's heavy as hell, though. How does that stay in people's hair?
ヒンメルたちとの冒険の痕跡をたどっていきたいから、風化する前にね。それは
Yeah.
フリーレン様にとって
Just get to relive some of those memories. That's a crazy title for an episode. Killing magic? That could either be a verb or a noun. Okay.
防御魔法もだいぶ慣れてきたね。
We teaching her shield?
防御の隙を狙った模擬戦じゃなかったら死んでたよ。
Damn. She said you're not my older sister yet. Alright, bro, don't. Okay. Alright now, chill out. Don't take her out in training. I like that. Even in their travels, she still takes time out to like make sure that she's training her up. She's falling. She's gonna slip and fall.
防御魔法の練習ばかりですね。
Oh, okay. They were giving me the vibes.
ないとダメか。
Yeah. She said I'm gonna have to start reading to you textbooks at bed. You're not studying enough. You're not devoted to the study of the blade. I'm gonna have to start reading to you at bedtime.
知ってるの。
クバールの封印場所ですよね。ご案内します。
クバール。
腐敗の堅牢クバール。
Bro, the more we learn about like what their fights were like, it's crazy. Like obviously we know that like they beat the king of demons, but like even hearing about these lesser battles, it's crazy.
そうおっしゃっておりました。
そう。
Yeah, that's what demons look like. That's some demonic looking shit right there.
クバールを片付けよう。
Okay, alright. We getting like an actual Frieren battle tomorrow?
魔法使いに至っては7割が
40% of adventurers and 70% of mages were killed by soul train. That's sounds like a powerful spell to me. That sounds like some strong magic.
大事だ。どうせ明日にはわかる。
Yeah, she learned how to do it now, right? The thing is, if you show the whole world an ability, people are gonna learn how to do it, right? Alright, so this has been what, like 30 years he's been sealed away at least? No, I know. 27 years since Himmel died. So it's 80 years, something like that, since he got sealed away.
80年。
Boom! Hey! Who's your daddy? Let's go! Winston, I'm so fucking smart. It's crazy. It's crazy. Bro, I hit that quick math. I hit that quick math in my fucking head. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Holy shit. If it was ever in question how smart I am, you guys just saw me add 30 plus 50. Quick as fuck. So, not many people can do that kind of math off the top of the dome. I'll just say it. Not many people can do that kind of math. I don't think so.
フェルン、前方に防御魔法。
驚いた。ゾルトラークを防ぐとは。随分高度な防御。
Is it just like baseline defense spells are so strong now because of his
どうい
spell?
うことですか？
Like everyone just trying to think of ways to like protect themselves from it?
アルバール、お前の魔法は強すぎたんだ。お前が封印されてから大陸中の魔法使いがゾルトラークをこぞって研究、解析した。わずか数年でゾルトラークは人類の魔法体系に組み込まれ、 新しい防御術式による強力な防
Yo, it was so powerful that they just spent all their resources figuring out how to block it and get around it.
おとなしくしていれば楽に殺してやる
Yeah? If you just go out quietly, I won't make you scream,
な
bro.
るほどの。講師、威力を分散させる仕組みか。
Oh, he figures it out instantly. I know I talked about this when we did episode 1 and 2, but I love the way Frieren is like formatted as a show. It's like old school cartoons, the way they like kind of used to be formatted, where we spend like the first half of the episode being like, all right, we're gonna learn this new skill, or we're gonna learn about this specific thing. Oh, this is the practical application of that thing. I just really like the way it's formatted. I know it's like very like basic, but they do it in such a like clear and concise way, and they don't really like beat around the bush about it. They're like, no, we're practicing this thing right now. We're gonna show you how we learned it. In 10 minutes, it's gonna become very plot relevant, so make sure you're paying attention. Yeah. Just using it at the point of impact, like we've talked about in practice. Just only blocking it at that one specific point.
ほう、飛べるのか。面白い。
Alright, what the hell? Oh, yeah, she's gonna kill you with your own shit? Okay. Alright, bro. She killed you with your own fucking spell? Bro, that's stone cold. She said, hey, you know that spell you were so proud of? I got it in my back pocket, bro. Don't worry about it. Let me show you how strong your spell can be.
どっかで見覚えあるんだよね お前私のスカートめくったクソガキだな
Bro, what the Of course that's what she remembers. Bro, of course, it's been 80 years and that's what she immediately remembers. She's like, you're that little asshole piece of shit kid. That's so cool. Because obviously there's still going to be people who are alive who are like affected by what she did. But the number of people that applies to is like rapidly declining, obviously.
よくわかりませんが、ヒンメル様はフリーレン様を信じていたのだと思いますよ。
So it's cool to get her, like, even though it's pretty brief, she still gets to like relive those memories with those people. Bro, it's such like a simple story, but it's like all about these. It's so cool. I don't know. It's cool that we're getting like all this backstory about like how the characters came to be who they are, while we're still showing, you know, like the impacts of history and how that's sort of not only affected her, but how it's affected like everyone. But and we still get like, obviously she's gonna be overpowered. She's had more time alive than anyone else to like practice and learn her craft and develop all these skill sets. So of course she's gonna be like, at least it seems so far to me that she's gonna be relatively overpowered. I like shows where we get to dive a little bit deeper into the context of like what's going on. I'm gonna bring it up again, but for those of you who are watching this and watching my One Piece reactions, you'll know that some of my favorite moments in One Piece are when we get like those small like character moments, the character detail pieces. Like those are the moments that I enjoy a lot during the course of that series, and it's yeah, I don't know. I like when we get to the more we get to learn about people and the more like invested we become over time into characters and their history and like the history of the world building. Yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys thought of this third episode of Frieren, what you guys have thought of my reaction to the show so far. If there's anything that, I guess, as I'm going throughout this like Frieren journey, is there anything in particular that I should be aware of or should be watching out for? And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.